What's up, everybody? Alright, are you already pulling out of there that fast with that thing, or? Hey, we were at the Mothership. Or no, he's not. Yeah, he wasn't in the wash bay. I shouldn't have gone in there, come out that fast. I just came out of the wash bay right now. We're at the JCT home terminal in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I came here to get a tractor PM done, but won't be able to do that until tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, though, I'm going to do a local area pickup to help out our planner. They needed help covering a local load. So, I'm going to head over. This is a shipper I've never been to before, but I guess we have a lot of, I don't know, I guess our local guys usually go pick it up or something. I don't know. It's going to be Bama and Crossroads, I think is what it's called. They're over on the east end of Tulsa, off the same exit as the Flying J. Alright, we're good to go. Just got the wave on through. Once the gate goes up, we can go. He probably knows that it's the same tractor and trailer that he just intake this my truck and trailer. I dropped the trailer originally when I got in here, thinking I wasn't going to need it until after my PM, but after I got through talking to the planner, he needed help covering this local pickup, so. And I can't get my PM done until tomorrow anyway, so I told him I would go ahead and do this local pickup for him. Alright. Man, I hate trying to get in and out of this place sometimes. Well, getting in isn't hard at all, but getting out of here can be a pain, but at least you have the left turn lane here that you can use at least once the traffic coming from the I-44 side is clear. Even worse, so trying to get here onto Highway 33 from eastbound 44, because you got this curve up here and you can't see traffic coming in. And they come in too fast. I think the speed limit, the speed limit drops to 45, but that's too fast here. And then you also have the traffic there coming off of Highway 66 coming onto 33. It's like a never-ending. Take a wild guess if you're going to come out in front of somebody or not. I don't personally like this. I think the speed limit here needs to be dropped, or add in traffic lights here at this interchange or something. I can't stand trying to get off the freeway here on the eastbound side because of it. I'm always worried about that. Alright, so you guys know I did a delivery to the Walmart DC in Pauls Valley, Oklahoma this morning. Today being Saturday, March 4th. Yeah, we're getting on to eastbound 44 now, by the way. I came up here, tried to get the PM done, but they were pretty well booked, so I'll have to do that tomorrow morning. It's alright, I'm kind of in a recap situation anyway, so it kind of helps me get more hours to work with for the next load in a way, so. Alright, so where we're going now is Bama at Crossroads. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it is off literally the same exit that the Flying J here in town is off of, over on the east end of Tulsa. My first time ever going there, I didn't even get a chance to really look at any reviews. So the load assignment, it mentioned it was on South 145th Street East, or whatever you call it. But the address that I had, that I ended up coming up, with what I came up with, When, on the map it comes out to some place that's further south on 145th, quite a distance south of where I really need to be. And also on the Google reviews, though, it actually mentioned what's that? That cross street that is off of the truck entrance is over there. It's literally just south of the 44, right after where 44 and 244, I think it is, meet up. Or is that US 412? I forget. But right there where they merge back together, there's a road that parallels on the south side of basically I-44. That's kind of where it's off of. Don't know much about them. I believe it's going to be a live load. I just know it's a frozen load of something. I have no idea what, though. So I guess I'll find out when I get over there. I'm just going to grab that, bring it back to the yard, drop it, and then just hang out overnight and wait till I get my PM done before I reload and probably head back to California for all I know. We'll see. Alright, so something else I ended up figuring out from when I came across with that load from Pauls Valley. I ended up logging right around 1,750 miles total. That started out at Santanella, California. Or was it Tracy? I can't remember where I reset it at. I might have reset it in Santanella, I don't remember. But I then headed from there down to Bakersfield, picked up that load, then took it to my house for a 10-hour break, and then I would normally have taken I-40 across with it, but I-40 was closed for snow, and it didn't reopen until I was already well on my way on I-10. So yeah, I think I ended up stopping in Gila Bend, Arizona. Didn't run too many miles. I was already within reach of where I could get to Pauls Valley as well as back to here in 2 shifts from there. So I was like, yeah, just go ahead and get a full break. Yeah, it was early in the morning. Well, needless to say, 1,750 miles though. Yeah, I think that's about 100 or so miles more than I would have taken done if I'd taken I-40 across done my normal route across. However, I ended up averaging 8 miles per gallon with that load, and mind you, this was a 72,000 pound gross weight too. So not a light load, but not super duper heavy, but definitely not light either. Averaged 8 miles a gallon. And I ended up running the numbers on it because normally if I take I-40 across, I would only expect to get maybe 7.5 at best. But you know, going all the way across the U.S., I barely got 7.1 with the load going across 40. So yeah, I just kind of figured around 7 miles a gallon perhaps what it was going to come out to. You know, just say 1,650 miles divided by 7 miles per gallon versus 1,750 miles divided by 8 miles per gallon. Turned out I was only going to need about 218 gallons of fuel doing the extra miles, but 8 miles a gallon. And at 7 miles a gallon or 100 miles less, I was going to end up needing, I think, 235 gallons, something along that line. 17 gallons more. At about $4 per gallon, that was going to be about $70 difference. It would have actually been more advantageous for me to run the extra 100 miles and get better fuel economy than if I'd run the shorter routes and got not so good fuel economy out of it. So that was an interesting discovery there that I made. You know, observation. I wouldn't say discovery. I know there are other drivers who've already figured that kind of stuff out, but just maybe don't have exact, true numbers to to work with. Yeah, I don't want to go by people's little placebo shit or anecdotes where they just kind of ballpark, armchair, guesstimate, whatever. Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, it seems like it, but I can't really quantify that it's actually doing any good. Well, I got the numbers there that can prove that it actually was more cost effective for me to run the extra 100-mile trip and get a better fuel usage, fuel economy. Not to mention the fuel stations there along that route are cheaper as well, in general. Where did I fuel? I got fuel at the 19 Pride at exit 45 in Arizona first, and I think that was in the 3-something a gallon range when the national average is 430 something. And then I got one more fuel up in Las Cruces at the Loves for like 369 or something along that line a gallon. And that was it. So it was really good price fuel on top of it, and even better fuel economy. So I made some money off that load. Alright, I don't want to have this drag on too much with too much jabber, jibble, whatever, chatter. I need over it. So we'll go ahead and shut up, and we'll high speed it from here through town. And yeah, we'll resume chatter when we're about to get off the freeway here, right? Alright guys, we are almost to the receiver, or the shipper. We're going to get off here at exit 236, that is 129th East Avenue. Shipper is off of 145th East, as I mentioned earlier. Actually, just on this side of 145th. Alright, so I just remembered also that it is going to Martin Brower in City of Industry. So, if you guys are not familiar, Martin Brower is the food service branch of McDonald's. So, whatever I'm picking up is definitely related to McDonald's restaurants. I don't know if it's maybe like frozen Tyson chicken or whatever. No, the BOL doesn't look like a Tyson load. Okay, we're going to end up making, how many left turn lanes we got? Just the one? Okay, so we're going to make a left just like we're going to Flying J. If you want to go to Flying J here in town, it's actually right here. I got a motorcycle coming, and then one white, like a Dodge or whatever that four-door sedan is, a Ford. Oh, now I got another car behind the motorcycle. I could have sworn I just saw that guy. I'm wondering if he got off because I thought that guy passed me up on the highway, but yeah, maybe he took the 244 or 412, whatever side. Alright, we're going to come down the road here on East Admiral Place, which is right here on this side of Flying J. We're going to make a right turn, and Admiral Place is the one I was trying to think of where the shipper's right off of. In fact, if you look at the Google review, Google Notes for Bama, whatever, Bama Cold Storage, you'll find that, it's a Yorkshire Terrier or something. Anyway, yeah, if you look at the notes, who's got, no, they got the green arrow now. Okay, so anyway, if they have, look at the Google Notes, you'll see that they mentioned that 420 South 145th East or whatever the hell it is, as being where, and you check in at door 167, which is at that address. However, they have a different address here off of Admiral Place that you want to navigate to for the truck entrance. This light right up here, yeah, we're going to make a right turn onto there. I don't know what that street name is, but yeah, that street right there is where we're going to turn right. Got Inland Truck Parts and Service right here on the right. This gets us into Industrial Park, and then from what I could tell, on the far end of the cul-de-sac, basically, the park, butted up against 145th is where they're at. Okay, never mind. There's a guard shack right here. So I guess everybody, I guess just do everything right here then. All right, never mind. See, learning something new here. Looks like they got a staging area here. Nobody's in it though. No overnight truck parking. Violators will be towed. Okay, is there any, do they use this guard check at all? I can't tell. I can't tell they use it at all, so let me double check, because I don't really see it anybody's in there, but because they might be like Americold in Clearfield, Utah, where they just don't even use it. Alright, so I did confirm, yeah, they aren't using this guard shack at all. It's kind of torn up in there. I can see chairs and stuff, but most of the area over here on the right side of it looks like torn up and it's locked up. So, Bama Company's Cold Storage, Baker Hughes, Connor Industries. Oh, that's right. L3 Harris right here. So there's a lot here. Yeah, I'm expecting Bama to be over here on the far end on the left side when we get up here. Sunoco. That's not. I don't think that's Sunoco. Sunoco, the oil company. That's because Sunoco, the oil, the gas and oil company is SUNOCO. If I'm not mistaken, this is SONOCO. Interesting. I have to do some research on what the hell they do. Same with Connor Industries. I don't know anything about them either. Got a ton of porta potties over there in a storage area. Maybe they have something to do with that. I don't know. Okay, as we see there on the building right in front of us, got a Bama Company's cold storage with the arrow pointing to the right. Yeah, going exactly where I'm expecting to go, down on the far southeast end, whatever. Mentioned door 167. I see door 115 straight ahead in front of me. That car that you see in front of us is in between 115 and 116. Okay, I see a Boparai down there. Might have to park behind him. See other trucks parked over there. Alright guys, well that's turning out to be all for naught here. Alright, so when you get over there around the other side of this Freightliner long nose that's over there, try to get my tandems away from there so I don't have tail swing hitting anything that might be over there. Okay, anyway, there's like a shack right there with a doorbell on it. Just ring the doorbell and there's like a speaker thing there, and person will actually talk to you through the speaker. Only thing is, the blinds were shut. There was a sign saying closed, and then one of those will return at whatever time signs on it, and the sign said 10 o'clock. So it kind of gave me the impression that they won't be doing anything again until tomorrow morning sometime. So I asked my dispatch, hey, you know anything about what's going on here? And they said, yeah, you should still be able to. They didn't tell us anything about how late you could check in or all that, and you should be able to get loaded still. And I go, well, I don't know. Well, about a few minutes later, it's when the guy walked out of the guard shack thing, or whatever you call that thing, that shack, and told me if I wasn't already in a dock door, no, I'd already checked in, I would not be able to get loaded until tomorrow. So just gonna go ahead and get out of here. I don't know, I might make a little short stop at the Flying J and then just make my way back to the terminal. So kind of a waste here, I guess, but at least it's something for you guys, I guess. And I mean, maybe somebody does a pickup here at some point in time and wants some intel on this place. Well, at least you got something to work with. Now, even if it's not actually going to be an actual pickup, at least something is better than nothing, I guess. Not to mention those of you guys who just want to keep up with what's going on with me, where my adventures are to next and all that. So I would not make a bet that I will be back here to pick this load up myself tomorrow morning. I don't know, maybe I might, but there's a chance that somebody else will be picking it up instead. So we'll see. If I do come back for it, we'll just go ahead and resume right where we're leaving off. If not, we'll see you on the next one, alright? Maybe have another pickup somewhere else. Who knows, after I'm done with my my tractor PM. Alright, so that said, we'll keep this kind of somewhat short and to the point here, and We'll either press on or we'll see you on another video. Alright, y'all have a great day if there's no other footage after you see this.